I didn't know that we would ever get to this. I had hoped. We'll pay a lot of money for entertainment. We'll pay top dollar to see our favorite artists. But when it comes to invested in yourself, back in the day, it just didn't happen like this. This is an amazing thing to see. This generation of young people are probably our brightest collection of minds to come along since I've been alive. Now, I'm older than most people in here. I'm 65, so I know, it's true. I know you can't believe it, because the pimp just drips all the time. But you young people are the brightest generation to come along in my lifetime. If I don't invest in you, if I don't see you two and be able to see something in you and invest, I'm doing a discredit to the future of us. I gotta give credit to you two too, because as smart as you are as this younger generation, please don't discredit old people, because old people have something, man. Old people paid to get to a spot that you're trying to get to. Because of Instagram now and social media, you see these highlight reels of each other, and you see a person showing their best bag, their best shoe, their best pose, and it's usually on their best filter. You've got to plant. Now, when you plant seeds, young people, you can't expect the harvest in 30 days. The harvest don't come in 30 days. You got to plant your seed, and sometimes the harvest don't come for years. Everything is not instant. I get a row and I drop seeds in the ground. Then I go back and I cover them up with dirt. Then once I cover it up, I dig another row and I plant some more seeds. I got about 10 rows planted. I look back at the first row and it's starting to sprout. Some stuff starting to come out the ground. I don't go back to that first row and just start eating, because it ain't really bearing no fruit right now. You can't eat the stalks and the leaves. You gotta wait till it bears fruit. In the meantime, you got to keep planting. You're gonna look up in about 5 years, you're gonna look back and something you planted 5 years ago gonna have a lot of fruit on it. Then you can go back and start partaking of that fruit. But the reason you gotta keep planting is because sometimes you're gonna get rained out. Sometimes it's gonna be a drought. Sometimes, man, the pesticides / haters is gonna do what they do to your planted crops. Now, you got to mentally be prepared for that. But the planting process can never stop. If I could tell anybody anything, keep planting seeds and never stop planting, because you have no idea when God gonna drop all the necessary rain and you look up and everything you need is right there. I learned a long time ago from a minister. He said, stay on the wall. When they throwing rocks at you, stay on the wall. If you come down off the wall to address haters and small people, see they eye level with you now. Now they can throw the rocks and they hurt. But if you just stay on the wall, what can they do? And you gotta understand some young people about haters. Haters are not decision makers, power brokers, or shakers and movers. They have no determining factor on your life, where you headed, or what God planned for you. Stop giving haters power. Don't even talk to their ass. I don't give it, look man, I'm 65. I don't give a damn what you say about me. All God's plans for you, his purpose, if you just open up yourself to him, he gonna make all of them come true. But if you stop and keep addressing haters, you will never be open to your purpose and your mission in life. So my directive is to stay on the wall. When they attack me for whatever, I stay on the wall. Because they do it all the time, man. Especially people I thought I was cool with, other celebrities. They got little stuff to say, but then I look at their career and they have time. Now, behind every moment of adversity in your life is two things behind that. There is a lesson and there is a blessing. You got to wait to get both of those. But if you let the moment of adversity define you and destroy you and make you crumble, you never are available for the lesson or the blessing. I have been praying to God to increase my global brand and persona, right? I wanted God to make me more globally famous because I saw myself becoming a global businessman. After the Miss Universe fiasco, within 48 hours, my name had been Googled 4 billion times. I was the most Googled subject in the world for 48 hours. God had increased my global brand and persona. And I sure didn't appreciate the way he did it either. Even in some of your darkest moments, when you make mistakes, you have got to stick around for the 2 things that the mistake is made for. Every failure is made for. Every misstep is made for. It is made for a lesson and a blessing. Them 2 things follow every single one of them every single time. God don't send down rain without a return. When he send down rain, flowers grow. Trees get bigger. You got to understand what the rain and the dirt is for. People get so angry when people start throwing dirt on you. Man, quit tripping. Dirt is fertilizer. If you ever want to be something, you're going to have to get some dirt on you. Because that dirt that smothers you, it teaches you how to push through. You ain't finna have no smooth life. You can get that out your mind. It ain't finna be rosy for you. Nobody finna just come up to you and hand you no damn money. Nobody here, you feel like being a millionaire here. You gotta strike out to be successful. And when you strike out, you got to get ready for it to get real funky and real hard, because that's what's gonna happen. If you don't believe yourself can be rich, why don't you get up and go home? If you don't believe you can have 2 houses, just get up and go home. If you don't believe that you should have the life of your dreams, get up and go home. If you don't think God is real, get up and go home. When you get on the other side of the money trail, where you can start investing instead of hustling for every dollar, you're gonna make mistakes in investing. You're gonna make some major mistakes. But like I try to tell young people all the time, when you meet somebody that's successful, quit asking for money. Ask for information. See, money is like me giving you a fish sandwich. Information is teaching you how to fish. There's a major difference in that. And rich people used to people asking them for money, so they got all kinds of ways of playing your ass off. You know, every time somebody comes, well, hey man, let me holler at you. What? Let me holler at you? You sound like a relative trying to borrow 20. Now you got a business proposal. Do your due diligence when investing. Do some research. I want you to lose the most useless emotion ever created, and it's called guilt.